Hello, and welcome to Oddsparks, an automation adventure. We played this game as a demo not too long ago. Put a couple of hours into it, built a sizable base for the demo, and really enjoyed it. They have since removed the demo because the game has changed so much so the demo doesn't accurately represent the game anymore, so that's understandable. This is the loading screen. Maps are randomly generated, so locations of temples and stuff like that are random. There is a character editor, which is always fun to play with, and there are some achievements here. So for the completionists out there like myself, we can have some fun with that. But we're just going to start a new game today and jump right into it. Alright, this is our village. There is a lot of text and dialogue in this game. It's a fun little story to follow along, so I'm going to skip over most of that. But it is something that is there if you're interested in it. Right now we have to clean up the shed here. Something smashed into it and destroyed our shed. It's going to give us a strange metal object that we can take to the divine researcher. And it basically gives us some special powers that we can understand ancient writings, whereas most people cannot. So we run up here to the divine researchers. This is our town. There's a whole bunch of quest givers. This is a divine researcher. There's some people up here that give us missions eventually. Woodworker, quartermaster up here. And there is this town monument down here, which we are going to be told to investigate. This is basically, we have to complete quests for this monument, and it will unlock new items and features in the game. So it'll be our kind of our central hub of progression. And there's more people over here for quests and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk to the divine researcher real quick. He's going to basically tell us to go check out the monument. Alright, so this is the village monument. Right now we only have one available upgrade, which is machine range 0. It unlocks the Stumpy Spark Shrine. In order to complete it, we need a ether shard. So we'll go over the menus real quick. This is the map of our town. You can see the little dots there for where our people are. That gives us quests to complete. This is our quest book. We've completed 2 quests so far. We don't have anything outgoing right now. And then this is the village monument. And this is basically an encyclopedia of everything we've been told already, as well as some other items about, as we unlock stuff, it tells us how to make stuff and where it can be obtained from. So super useful information. We are going to go into the woodlands now. Alright, now that we've talked to the divine researcher, we have a quest available to us, fixing the monument. We have some objectives here: exit through the old mine shaft, examine the ancient shrine outside, and collect an ether shard from the corpse. So we will go through here, and it'll load up the woodlands. This is the woodlands here. There should be a shrine not too far from here, right here. So this is a teleporter here. This is the shrine that we have to examine. So we've examined that. Now all we have to do is collect an ether shard from a corpse. These guys give us ether shards, but right now we don't have a way to kill them, so we have to go find a corpse, which is somewhere around here. Alright, so here's a corpse. We can just poke him with our stick, and there's some ether shards there. So let's pick these up, return to the village, and turn in our quests. Alright, so I turned in that mission. It told me to come back out here and examine this again now that we've unlocked the machine upgrades. So we can examine this. Again, it's going to whirl into life. And you can see it expanded a little bit. And there we go, our first spark. Stumpy Spark. There's 10 different sparks in the game right now, I believe. So it'll be fun to collect all of them, see what they do. They turn into discs so that we're able to carry them around. And each one has different characteristics, so he's just going to follow me around. And if you open up the shrine here, we can see it takes 1 log, or 5 logs, and 1 ether shard to make 1 Stumpy Spark. So we are definitely going to do that. Right now we only have one, so we can actually throw him, and he will land next to the tree and chop down the tree for us. So we'll collect some logs this way, and we'll also take him up and have him kill one of these spunnies. That'll give us some ether shards to make more Stumpy Sparks with. See, like, we'll run him up here, throw him up there, and he will go attack that guy. He's going to attack everything he finds within range, so we're just going to let him do his thing. Collect a whole bunch of ether shards. Alright, now that we've gathered some stuff, we can actually transfer these spark guys over to the factory now. And now they're inside the factory making extra stumpies for us. So that is now automated. All we have to do is put in ether shards and logs, and we will have some endless supply of Stumpy Sparks. So there's one there. We just got to grab them and then stick them in our inventory here. Active sparks down here at the bottom. And there he is. And there's another one. There we go. So now we have two. I think you can have up to, looks like 24 of them. No, I think it's 10. We'll find out shortly here, but so 10 is the most sparks you can have out at once right now. I'm sure that will be increased as we unlock new features. But we have 10 of them falling around. Makes gathering wood super easy now. You can just chuck a whole bunch of them at it, and they take the tree down in no time and gather the wood and return it to you. So super fun. We have some quests to turn in, and we can go get some more quests from the town, so let's go ahead back into town and do that. I talked to everybody in town. We have a whole bunch of quests now. 4 quests here. Deliver some Stumpy Sparks, some ether shards, some wooden logs. 100 wooden logs, that's quite a bit. This one has wood logs, stone, and Stumpy Sparks needed. This one has Stumpy Sparks needed. This one has sawn timber, which we don't know how to do yet. So we can go back in and do some of those quests, basically just gathering Stumpy Sparks and logs. And we've also expanded our monument down here. So now we can see we have machine range 1, which needs looks like a Stumpy Spark to unlock it. The monument waypoint, which needs a wooden log. We could actually do that one now. Go ahead and unlock that one. And then looks like leaves. We do have leaves. We can turn this leaf in as well. Alright, we're going to tackle the wood harvesting mission first. That unlocks the logger and log harvesting, so we won't have to collect logs anymore. So we just need some wooden logs, some stone, and some Stumpy Sparks, so I'm going to go grab that stuff real quick. Alright, so the woodcutter was the one that wanted this stuff, I believe. So let's run down to him. I think we have to put it in his chest here. 10 logs. Let's put the extra in and we'll grab it back out. So we'll talk to him, complete his mission. That will unlock the logger. We'll need a elephant carapace to build the logger. So that'll be fun to find. Then we can just take our stuff back out of here. Alright, we have our first real mission, which is complete our first production line, so that sounds exciting. Let's go try to do that. The first thing is to build a logger. A logger requires the elephant carapace, which we were given one as a reward for completing some of the missions, so I believe we can go ahead and build that now. Let's see if we have the stuff. We are missing some stones, so let me go grab some stones real quick. Have them grab some stones for us. So back at the shrine here, we got our stones. Let's see if we can build it now. It is lit up, so we can. Requires 10 logs, 5 stone, and 1 elephant carapace. We can rotate this guy. We're going to rotate him down this way. Actually, I'm going to rotate him this way. So now we just got to throw some sparks in there. Throw 2 in there. And now we can open it and we can see they're automatically harvesting wood at 60 per minute. So that's quite a bit of wood. Now we won't have to be harvesting trees like crazy. Next step was to connect logger to a Stumpy Spark Shrine. This is the Stumpy Spark Shrine here. So I think there's a path tool we have to build. And we'll basically run a path from here to here. There we go. Now we can just throw a Sparky on the path, and he will run, grab a log, and deliver it to the shrine here. Throw a couple of them on there. The mission wants 3, so we'll do 3. So transport 20 wooden logs, we'll get that over time, and then we just gotta make sure now all we have to do is throw some of these in there, and we'll be constantly making Stumpy Sparks. So there it is, our first production line. Pretty simple. Okay, just like that, our mission is complete. We got 10 Stumpy Sparks crafted. Let's see, all we gotta do is keep filling this thing with ether shards and they will continue to make sparks for us. So that's good to go now. So let's go turn that in and pick another quest.
Yeah.
Made us some storage buildings. Looks like we can complete some other missions too. The basic ones here. This one unlocks the woodcutter, which is what we need to make timber. It needs 100 logs, so we'll just transfer 5 of these stacks over. Talk to him and complete that. So that unlocks the sawn timber at the saw bench. And then we can unlock over here this guy. What does he need? He needs 1 crafty spark, or 1 stumpy spark, some shards, and 100 logs. And now that'll unlock the Sparky Stump Shrine, which will enable us to build a shrine in a better location so that we're closer to the materials we need to automate that. They do require an ancient base, which is the purple dots on the map in the outlines. Alright, that just leaves us one open mission, which is the Village Expansion Tier 1. Deliver, looks like 80 logs and 40 sawn timber. So to do that, we're going to have to build a workbench. So we can kind of expand our logger situation a little bit here to get that going. Let's see, we can build one. Saw bench costs 20 lumber. Let's see where we want to build this. I guess let's just do it here for now. Let's build the path. And then we can just open this up, and it looks like it's already set to the sawn timber recipe. So we'll make, we gotta put some sparks in there, of course. But it looks like it requires 2 logs and it makes 1 timber. So I like just throwing them in there. Whee! So now we go there making timber. So that'll complete that quest. I think we've also unlocked a storage bench here, so a barrel, so we can grab this barrel, put this barrel down here, build another path, And throw a stumpy on there. Get these guys out of the way. Now he should grab the timber and throw it in the barrel, I think. Now these barrels are only available to us. The stumpies cannot pull stuff out of them, so something to keep in mind. But that way, because this can only hold like 10 or something like that. So this way he'll fill it up, and that'll hold 8 stacks of them. So that should keep us going for a while. So I've explored a little bit of the map already. It's a pretty sizable area. These pink dots over here are the ancient bases that we can build like shrines on. So something for future reference, we could hook these trees up and make a lumber processing area up here. But in the meantime, they've completed the necessary amount of lumber needed for the mission. So let's go turn that in. I just gotta remember whose mission it was. I think it's not that guy. Not him. Looks like the mayor, maybe. So 80 wooden logs and 40 timber. There you go. A large amount of materials for her project is complete. And now we can look at the monument here. We still need the, looks like Stumpy Sparks for the machine range 1, which we'll need to unlock pretty soon here. We need some stone for waypoint range 0, and that's it. The rest of these ones that are in red are already done. So we'll unlock these 2 real quick. Looks like we have all the stuff needed, so let's just go ahead and do it. Unlock that one. That unlocked a whole bunch of other stuff. Machine range 2, carry spark, loamy spark, and choppy spark. So those are all new sparks that we do not have yet. But I want to do this stone one real quick. Get that one done. So now we've unlocked the next tier. We should be able to see them in the... So here's tier 1 over here. We've completed all the stuff as tier 1 requires. So now we can move on to tier 2. It says these quests can be accepted at the Woodsman, at the Divine Researcher, at the Quartermaster. So we're going to have to go talk to everybody again and just get their missions on the map. I guess we'll even get this guy on there too. He's the merchant. Don't know what he's used for yet, but he wants us to kill 5 spieled bunnies. We'll accept that one. So let's go through, talk to everybody real quick, get our missions loaded up again. So we've talked to everybody in town again now. We've got our mission log filled up. We have 4 main quests, 3 side quests to do. So kill some field spunnies, find the ancient shrine, sounds interesting. Find the spark shrine, so the crafty spark shrine we're looking for. And a whole bunch of wooden panels we need that we don't know how to make yet. Wooden panels, we have to build some loggers and some saw benches, so we'll start working through this. Let's go see on the map real quick if we can. It says they circled some spots on our map to check out, so let's go just check that out and see if there's anything on the map. So yeah, there's 2 areas highlighted in our map. Let's head over to the one on the right first. Check out what that's all about. Looks like there's a shrine here. This is the Etheric Distiller Shrine. Spit out a clump. Refine it. So let's grab this real quick. So it looks like it can take these clumps that we've been finding here, these ones, these etheric pellets, and turns them into aether shards. So that's good stuff there. We're going to leave that for now. We're not sure we need it yet. And then the other spot was way over on the other side of the map. Looks like this is the crafty spark shrine. It's kind of tucked away in back here. Not a fan of that. There we go, we have another spark. Looks like the crafty spark. So the crafty spark looks like he will... Let's see what his stats are. So he's efficient, so I'm assuming he will make crafting recipes work faster. Other than that, he doesn't have very good offense, so he's not going to be very good in a battle. But that's good there. We'll have to figure out how to use them. Let's see if it says how to make them. 2 stumpy sparks and 2 planks, it looks like. 2 wooden panels, which we don't have yet, so we're going to have to figure out how to make those first. So we've got all the tier 1 research done. We've got a very small automation set up. The game's just getting started, so I would look forward to seeing what kind of big base we can build with all our different kinds of sparks. That's going to do it for this episode. Next episode we will focus on the tier 2 missions and seeing what we can accomplish there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.